Hello, everyone. My name is Jerome Patrick, and I'm the founder of Custody. We help prevent package stuff from happening on your doorsteps. But today, don't want to talk to you guys about that. Today, I want to talk to you guys about some lessons I've learned just being a startup. Um, I've been in trying to do business for quite some time in regards to different forms of business and things like that. And what I've realized in my challenges, or I should say, learnings early going on, is you got to have a system in place. Starting a business, especially starting a business online, is not going to lead to anything great unless you have a system in place. Basically, from the start, from you having a website to the point you acquire your first customer, or to the to the simple fact of you having uh, figuring out what your lifetime value of that customer is. You got to have some systems in place in order for you to be successful. And the reason I'm speaking on this is that I've recently been reading a book by, hold on, I gotta grab it. Man, I got to grab the book. All right, I'm gonna grab this book here. It's called High Output Management by an individual by Andrew S. Grove. So I would advise you guys to grab this book. Great book, but it talks about be able to get the most output in your time. And one of the things that really caught me by surprise is when it comes to high output is being able to use your time most effectively, but also being able to be in a position where you can measure those activities so you can figure out how that output is working for you. And I think a lot of times, especially for those e-commerce stores out there, individuals who are starting businesses in the e-commerce space, you find yourself in a position where you put up the website, you're running your Facebook ads and things like that, and you're just thinking that this person's just going to automatically, or whoever you're targeting via Facebook, you're just thinking automatically that somebody is going to buy your product. It simply does not work like that. On average, you will need to interact with that person at least 7 times before you get to a point where you're able to establish an opportunity where you're able to get this individual to purchase your product or purchase your service. So keep that in mind. So, some of the things I've learned through this journey is that something as simple as probably the best way to put your business in position to do well is look at other successful businesses online. And one of the things I found right away that I felt like I had an error in is that, when you're investing that money into doing Facebook ads and things like that, and you're redirecting them to your site, you need to have a pop-up, a way to collect the email. You know why you need that email address? The reason why you need it is because it gives you the ability to remarket to that person again and again at a cheaper rate versus you going back again and again, feeding that Facebook monster, more revenue on their business, but no revenue coming to yours. And in order for you to start generating some revenue on yours, you need to start generating a email list. And that's just one of the areas in regards to activities that you need to look at to make sure you're looking at those key performance indicators where you're able to see where you're making these errors and able to make adjustments on the fly. Even if let's keep talking about the e-commerce system. Now that you collect the email address, you got to be able to have a system in place to conduct email marketing, be able to send out good quality emails that are relative to your customers, getting them to know more about you, providing them emails or providing them emails on products and services that they have a great desire in, to get that click rate up on those emails, and being able to tag that behavior so you're able to meet your customers' needs in a way that is both beneficial for you and for your customer. And I just think that we as startups, myself included, don't take some of these things in consideration in regards to looking at these activities that take place from the point uh, wherever your products or services are going to coming from, or whatever, how you produce your product or service, all the activities that involves that, the activities necessary to educate a person on your product, having that great relationship with your customers, and finally, once you get that individual to purchase your product or service, that establishing that long-term relationship, if it involves establishing loyalty, some form of rewards, loyalty rewards, or establishing a great following that develops some level of engagement where people truly enjoy uh, doing business with you and being a part of your brand, so to speak. And that's what was just on my heart today, guys. I just feel like a lot of us as startups, we find ourselves sputtering our wheels because we feel like we've done all these things, but at the end of the day, it all comes down to who has systems in place and how do you measure those systems in order to reach those key performance indicators in those areas in order for you to get that first dollar, or go 10x on those dollars. Those are things to look into as you're working on your business. I want to thank you guys for your time. My name is Jerome Patrick. I'm founder of Cuspy, and this is the Beat Podcast. You guys take care. Look forward to speaking to you soon.